Trading in Rocket League is almost a game in itself. You're trying to get a beautiful item to show off to your friends. And then you just want more. And more. And more. So today I'm here to show you how you can easily start making some credits using Rocket League Garage and Rocket League Insider so you can get that Fennec you all want. Let's begin. There are two web pages that we will need for trading in Rocket League. The first one is for checking prices, and the other one is for listing our trades and communicating with other traders. First, we will go to rocket-league.com, or known as Rocket League Garage. This is where we will find trades. You will need to create an account, and then you will have to connect your account to your Rocket League platform. Hover over your name and click Account Settings, and then Platforms. And to do this, you will usually need to enter your game ID, and you'll get a friend request from a bot in-game. If connected successfully, it should say Connected to, and then the platform you're on. You can also connect your Discord or Reddit account, and at the bottom, you can set your default platform. After setting up your account, I highly recommend going over to Messages and checking Same Platforms Only. This will make sure players from other platforms cannot contact you. Rocket League does not support cross-platform trading as of 2020. So this could get really frustrating if you get a trade, but then they're on another platform and you can't do the trade. Moving on to notifications. This is where you can make sure that you get push notifications for whenever you get a message on the site. Choose your preferred settings here. Select a profile picture. This will make you stand out from other traders and might increase your chances of getting a buyer. Now let's go look for some trades. Click Trading. This is where you'll spend a lot of time looking for trades you want. Notice that the items they have are on the left side and the items they want are on the right side. A lot of new players are confused by this. Use the filter system to search for an item. As you may have seen in-game, items can be painted and certified. Painted items tend to be more worth than non-painted items, and some certifications can also increase the value. Let's search for that Fennec you want. You can choose I want this item or I have this item. Some items come from a blueprint, and you can select that here. If you're looking for a specific price, you can also adjust the credits price range. Trades will appear underneath. On the right side, you can see their preferred platform. And as long as you set your preferred platforms in settings, you will only see matching trades. Here we can see someone who has the Fennec and wants 100 credits and a blueprint. When you find a trade you're happy with, it's time to add them in-game. If they're from Epic Games, you can copy their name and paste it in-game. You can also chat with a player if you want to make an offer or just say that you want to buy their item. Clicking on their name will take you to their profile page where you can see their other trades and linked platforms. When messaging a player, make sure to specify the item you have and the item you want. Most traders have many trades and they will not understand what you mean when you say, "Hi, I want it." You may come across people who write H or W inside parentheses, and these are just short for have and want. To increase the chances of finding a trade, make sure you also list your items. We can do this by hovering over our name and click My Trades, and then New Trade. If you have specific information on the trade, you can write it in notes below. I like to write my Epic name here, just in case they don't see it on the trade or the profile. And before submitting, you can also select your main platform for this trade, in case you want to trade on multiple platforms. After a while, you want to make sure to update your trade, as newer trades will show up first. To do this, head over to your trades and click the bump button. You can do this every 15 minutes. And that's the basics of Rocket League Garage. But before we buy or sell an item, we have to check the price. And this is where our second site comes in, which is called RL Insider, or rl.insider.gg. Before we start, select your platform. Now you'll see a list of pretty much all the tradable items in the game with colors and their price. At the top, you can see the most popular traded items at the moment. There's also a filter system here, so you don't have to look through all the items to find the item you want. But if you're just looking for one specific item, I recommend clicking Item Details, and then you can search for your item. On the right, we can see the value of the item. Minimum 650 and maximum 750. Usually this is pretty accurate, but in some cases the prices could be higher or it could be lower, but it's just an estimate of the trades that have been done lately. Underneath you can see a graph showing information about the item's price over the last 3 days, 2 weeks, 3 months, or all time. It can be very important to make sure the item you're buying is not dropping in price. We can also see the price on the other platforms, as well as blueprint value and how much it costs to craft. Now it's important to note that the blueprint value will always be the item price minus the crafting cost. So many traders out there are afraid to buy blueprints because they don't know the price or how it's calculated. Now further down this page we have some other useful information. We can actually see the price people want when they put out an item, or the price that people want to pay for the item. If you click the arrow on one of these boxes, you can actually see the people that are selling or buying, and you can see where to contact them. Let's go back to the main page. Now if you want to get rich in Rocket League, it's important that you know the items that are rising in price and those that are dropping. Buying items that are rising can profit you because you can sell them for a higher price later. This is where we use the volatility settings. The qualitative setting shows how much the price is changing over time, while the quantitative setting shows how many people want that item over time. I recommend looking for 3 days or 2 weeks, and then check the items that are green. The green boxes show the items that are rising in price, while the red shows those who are falling. And that's all you need to know about RL Insider. When going for a trade, you have to be very careful, as some people will try to scam you. Here's an example of me trying to buy a titanium white Fennec. All of a sudden he changes it into a normal Fennec and hits accept. And some people are very quick with changing out their items, so you won't even notice. So the only way to make sure you're not getting scammed is to wait for them to hit accept, then check the item, and then finally hit accept. Because once they've accepted, it's impossible to change their offer without canceling. And Rocket League is a game where they don't tolerate scamming, so they won't have any issues banning your account. So you don't want to be Pavnest here, who ends up on YouTube for trying to scam someone. And with that, you've learned the basics of Rocket League trading. Good luck and happy trading!